At the top, Sir with You Can't Save Me From Myself, and just then the grungy classic Fuel with Shimmer, released in 1996. An absolute iconic song for the 90s babies. You have a cool little story about that, Nads?
Shimmer, yes. It was at a time when Tom and I just first got together, and he went to a party in the bush somewhere. One of Katie's parties.
Tom went to a party.
Was it?
You're kidding.
She had like a party. Her family lived where?
Yeah, in the Swan Valley.
Swan Valley.
She had a little bush fire thing.
Yeah.
With a whole bunch of our crew.
Yeah. And Tom was like, I'll come over after. I'm just going to go to this party. And then I was waiting for him at home, I think. And I was like, are you going to come over or should I go to bed? And he's like, no, I'll be a little bit longer. And then it got to like 11 o'clock and I was like, I can't go into bed. And he was like, I'm sorry. I'm having so much fun. And I think he sent me Shimmer saying he's too far away for me to hold you.
Which is so smooth.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do you just like this song?
I think you've derived that. I think I was on the
100%.
D4 and Shimmer come on. And
No, you sent it to me and you're like, because you were too far away.
Wow.
He's trying to get out of it.
It's corny as.
No, it's not. That's
You
actually
were corny
some of the
back in the day.
smoothest things I've ever
Sweet.
heard. Yeah, respect, man. Respect.
But let me jump in. That then became our song, and like pretty much since
That is our song. Yeah, yeah.
Because Nadia's,
We played that at our wedding.
Like, we're both 90s babies, and that was the song that's like our song because it's a bit more energetic
Gets
than
us up
most of the relationship
and about.
songs. That's our like. You love this song? Man, I love this song. This is like the best. And it's pretty much accompanied us on any road trip and any event or any time.
At our
He's a
wedding.
bit pissed off at me. I slip it in the queue.
Yeah, if you hear this
Too
song,
far away,
I'm,
babe.
I'm
I'm in
instantly
over.
not mad if I hear this song. I'm like,
Dinner the other night as well, we spoke about, this episode and what we were going to touch on. And, Tom, we've mentioned Tom coming down to Freo a few times, or White Gum Valley, not necessarily Freo. You came up to Scarborough, and one place in particular, you made your way into the Alga Street.
yes, I survived Alga Street.
You survived Alga Street. What was your take on that place? Because a lot of Tom's best mates that come on here have extremely fond memories of that place.
They would. It was the party house. He lived with Darcy. Have you had Darcy on here yet?
No, I haven't had Darcy on here, but he will be a fantastic guest when he comes on.
He would, yes. But Alga Street, I mean, when I first visited Alga Street, I remember they had this table in the courtyard. It was just like a wooden table, and they had painted it like a white. Did you paint it brown or white? Brown, a poo brown colour, and they got everybody to sign it. So it had names all over this table, and that was my moment of like, wow, this guy really is 23, I think you were. But yeah, I remember the table when everyone signed it, and everyone just used to hang around, and it was just a boys' house, a real boys' house.
Yeah, you mentioned you thought there might be a growth on the lounge on
Yeah,
stage.
the mossy, disgusting lounge. It was putrid. It was furry.
Oh.
It was, one of those grey, like L-shaped couches, and there was
I know the exact one.
a mattress on the floor because they used to watch movies.
The crack
and
mattress.
Yeah, used to call it.
The crack matty is what it was called.
Yeah, it was. And they used to just watch movies on there, and but I mean, it was fun. There was a lot of fun that we had there. I just would tiptoe out because I didn't want to walk on the floor or use the toilet. Or
Yeah, and then fast tracking, you guys went on some pretty cool holidays. Pre-kids.
We did.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID. We went.
Pretty much. Well,
Was Mexico before? Yeah.
I reckon Mexico was about 2019, yeah.
Yeah.
But sorry, I get my rebuttal here for the Alga Street thing.
No, I didn't want to.
So
I don't know if you
quickly,
deserve one.
Nah, well, very much so. It was exactly what Nadia says. We'll marketplace.
What's your rebuttal?
My rebuttal is
It's
I
full
was
agreement.
I was a boy and we were boys, and that's the whole thing is you're boys who buy stuff off marketplace. You don't open the blinds, like that doesn't make sense. You don't do things in a certain way.
You don't clean up.
You don't clean up properly. You have a cleaner.
It didn't have
you
the
don't-
female touch, really.
Exactly,
It was
right.
boy.
Can I ask a question? Sorry, I know I shouldn't do this.
Go on.
Did you change like the sheet on the crack mat?
If you can't,
There was
The
no
crack
sheet
matty
on the
didn't
crack.
have a sheet.
if you couldn't
It
hear that
didn't have a
question,
sheet.
our producer Dan just asked if the sheet was changed on the crack mattress.
There was no sheet. No, it was like,
There was no
it was just
sheet.
a blue, like
Blue.
Clark rubber. Not even Clark. It's just a foamy thing,
Yeah.
and you know the deal. Like you're 21, the boys come over on a Sunday night to watch Game of Thrones, or you watch the
Yeah.
footy, or on a Friday night. There's like everyone's at uni. Like it's just a uni house. That no one actually really works that much or had any responsibilities. So
Darcy
if the
works
boys were
full-time.
coming around on Friday night to watch the footy, there's like 9 of them. You know, like it's just that era, and very
would
much
clean
so.
it every
I
now
didn't
and then.
really look after that house very much, and it was so much fun. However, Nadia come in, I read the cues of like, oh, okay, that's actually what you're supposed to do. And when I say
He was
read the
very
cues,
cute. He was very
told,
cute. He used
these
to-
are the instructions. Do them every day, or you're disgusting. And then pretty
and
much
you've come a
really-
long way, babe.
Thanks, babe. I am. I'm starting to catch a bit of OCD myself.
Yeah.
But and then pretty much like
He has.
not that long after we got together, I moved out of Alga Street and I bought a home in Hale Road in Wembley Downs.
And you put the 6-month move-in ban on Nadia.
I put
Yep.
the 6-month risk mitigation.
What was the?
I
what-
still stayed over most nights. I think I
Yeah,
was
like
there every
every single
night,
night,
but I just
yeah.
wasn't allowed to officially live there.
Was that 6 months from purchase of said house or 6 months of total relationship?
No.
6 months, he had to live
Said
there for 6
house. It
months.
was like genuinely like protecting myself from
Lived with Nick.
Like-
He wanted to live with his cousin.
what's it called? What's that relation? Like what? De facto.
You were protecting your assets through.
Yeah, I'm like 23,
Oh, is that
just bought
why?
a house. Yeah, mate, I've told you. I was like, Nadia, you can't move in here.
I
'cause-
thought you just wanted to have some time, with Nick and.
But it's like 2 years and up.
No, so we'd only been together 1 year on the knocker when Nadia moved in. So think about that. We've been together for 1 year. In that time,
Sorry.
like, moved out of Alga Street, got crew in there. We won the premiership in 2018. I went on an 8-week trip to Europe with Darcy O'Brien, then came back, got into 2019 surgery, and this is like when I'm buying a house in February. So I was like, hang on a sec, like,
Yep.
let's
Yeah.
just wait a bit.
And I had my own place
in
as well.
November in the off season, Nadia had her own place. It was like that's when we can move in. But we were so in love, but I had to like mentally pump the brakes a bit before I moved in and got married like 8 months after starting dating someone really. But it didn't stop us for too long because then
Yeah.
we moved into Hale Road together and never looked back.
And Hale Road was in much better condition than Alga Street.
Yes. Yeah, it was great. It was like a 70s house. It was beautiful. Beautiful house.
Nads was like there from the inception of Hale Road. Like we went to home opens together, and it was a beautiful house. And so
We
sort
worked
of
on
when
it
I
a
got
lot.
the house, we worked on it. We pulled up carpets, we painted.
It was during COVID.
Yeah,
So we sort
amazing.
of like fixed this house together.
Nads did
It's
stuff like this and put this rug in it, and sort of showed me, hey, no, this is how you care for your house. This is like the
Be
standard
proud
what
of
you
the
do.
space that you're in.
Exactly, and Nadia's family champions that really well,
Mm.
and my family, that wasn't really something we were too big on. We're very much more like experience over like items. So it was like I'd always just like whatever it was, have it, trash it, leave my skateboard on the lawn in the sprinklers. Like it was just like that was just what I did and who I was, and anyone who went into Alga Street would have known that. But Nadia showed me, no, this is actually, you look after your stuff, you take pride in your environment. This is a beautiful house. Like, and I always say this to her mum as well, especially, taught me about the inherent beauty in things and like, why would you build a house or why would you sing a song or do anything, even cook a meal, if it's not going to be beautiful? Like, you don't cook a meal and then just throw it on the plate like
we do at the moment.
yeah, like I do. But it's like, it's sort of, I really had this deep understanding, profound understanding of like, it's like ethical. It's like, no, you make a decision that beauty permeates what you do rather than, I'm beautiful over here, but like then I don't give a fuck about that. It's like, no.
Your house proud.
You're house proud, but it's not just about houses, it's about all kinds of art. And you taught me that, babe, about
Yeah.
that Hale Road.
Appreciates art now.
Do you want to go to a couple Hale Road songs for us, babe?
What are our Hale Road songs?
I think you'll know.